I will never let any harm come to you.
I may as well just shoot myself like mother.
Jesus Christ. Did Coco Chanel take a shit on your head?
No, he did not.
Don't turn on CNN. I think that puts me in my most tranquil state when it's not on. But I do obsessively sort of switch it on. I'm not sure it's helping anyone.
That's great advice. Don't switch CNN on. I do.
Yeah.
OK, that's good.
Yeah, I know. Yes.
I really follow my own advice. Take my advice. I'm not using it.
Yeah, I have advice. I went to an amazing, very inspiring dinner last night, full of activists, people who are working for social justice and reforming the criminal justice system. And they went, it's all very well and great and important to feel the support of people who are like-minded. But the most important thing is to find out where you can practically get active and change. Which are the representatives who will reflect your point of view? And if they don't, how can you replace them with people who will vote? Because in the end, what matters is who's in power. And the 2018 midterms are enormously important. So get motivated and find where you can get involved and make an actual difference instead of just wailing into the wind.
I was going to say a flotation tank. Just booked one out for 3 years.
Go to Norway. He's clearly looking very kindly on Norway.
Yeah, Norwegian passport. Yeah.
My true response to that, genuinely is take your seat at the broken table. You know, even if it's fucking broken, just take it. Because showing up, being here this year with an 80% female film company, with my company, and 50% people of colour in our crew, even that is its own. Whatever the small thing that you can do, that's its own political act.
In the UK, we had just before the Trump election, we had the Brexit vote, which shocked a lot of people. Yeah. Now, in that vote, the young vote didn't really come out. And then we had a general election the next year, and the young vote went up massively, because I think what happened was a lot of young people who didn't vote because they thought, why bother? It doesn't change anything.
And then totally disenfranchised.
And then they woke up and thought, oh, hang on, it does make a difference. So vote. I mean, it's such a basic
I know.
thing,
it's just been such a positive part of this whole, these whole past couple of years is that now we have politicised youth again. Yeah. And, for so long, I mean, it was...
But it's different. In America, you have to... it's very different. First of all, you need enormous money to campaign, but you need to get out there, you need to fight. If what you want to do is change what's happening in your district, go and pick someone up and drive them to the polling station, go and lobby, knock on their front door and talk to them. Phone your representatives every day and make sure they reflect your views. Don't just tell your friends about it who feel the same and bemoan this terrible situation.
I think it's really heartening. It's heartening that American kids are getting out there and doing things now. When I was a student, when we were in London, I mean, we used to march all the time. It was like we're just very... It's part of our culture, and we've had that's been reignited again in the UK after Brexit, and you can see it in the US. So, by their nature, people respond to authenticity. I truly believe that if something's authentic, people can sniff it out.
It's coming through in some of these one-off elections that have been happening over the last 3 months. The turnout has gone up, and the younger vote and the minority group votes, they've all been turning out. Whereas in the last election, a lot of them didn't want to vote for either candidate and stayed at home, and that's what makes the difference. It's such a simple thing, but every vote, believe it or not, does count.
And isn't it the greatest sort of privilege and entitlement to feel like you don't have to vote? I mean, that's the most entitled position in the world to be in, when people are in societies where they don't have a voice, they don't have a platform to express what they need or what their experience is like.
There you go. So do all that.
So anyway.
But just before you do, come and see our film.
Don't worry, nobody's going to get killed, I promise you.